Hold up, gotta make sure I'm streaming everywhere too. I get Kick up and running, and gotta have Twitch up and running too. Let me see if my shit streaming, cause I don't want to be streaming and then the sound all fucked up and shit. Yep. All right, I'm streaming on YouTube. Let me check if my other Kick in Twitch. If you watching on YouTube, man, please do me a favor one time, not two times. Please for the one time. Please go follow me on Twitch and Kick, cause I got no followers on them right now. You feel me? I just started that shit like that account like a couple days ago. So I really appreciate it. But so we back, man. We back over here with another case, another missing case. If you guys see my last stream about the Derek Samuel case, I did a whole bunch of research on it. It hasn't been that many new details and stuff. I'm gonna show you guys a video in a minute about like some new details that emerged. That I don't really think is new. I honestly think I already covered it. But this stream is gonna be dedicated to another case. Now, this case is somebody named Traevion Pirtle. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing that last name right, but it's Pirtle. I don't know how to say it, but yeah, out of Indianapolis, out of Indianapolis, over there somewhere. It's like somewhere by Chicago. But this case is so crazy because this happened. Well, it's a murder because he ended up getting found dead and shit. R.I.P. But his case is just so weird because it literally happened a month before Derek Samuel went missing. Before Derek Samuel went missing, it was Traevion. It was Trey. He went missing, and like I think like a couple weeks later, it happened like March. I think it was March. Derek went missing in April, but I don't know how long. What's his name? Trey was missing before they found him, but he went missing. I'm finna break it down to you and tell you guys what's going. Well, let me just go ahead and just tell you. So the story with Traevion, this how it goes. Okay, I just did all my. I just found out about him today. I'm not gonna lie, and I did some research and all that, and everything that I had gathered is basically. So one day, so Traevion he was 18-year-old, so he was younger than Derek. So he was 18, is a 18-year-old, and he did music and all that, right? He had something going on. I don't know where he was at, but he was in some kind of like not talent show, but in some kind of show. It was some show with like, you ever seen America's Greatest Stars, something like that? You know, it was like a contest, like kind of like a contest where different contestants come up and show off their talents, you know, rap or whatever, and they choose whoever like was the best one. And Traevion ended up getting chosen as like, he did music. I know he was like a rapper, I think, and he ended up getting chosen and shit. So you know, he had a big ass opportunity. So then one day, Traevion, he was hanging out with one of his friends, and him and his friend named, what's his name? Damn, what's his name? Hold on, I found his name right here somewhere. Damn, I forgot his name. Damn, my bad. We'll find out in a minute. But so he was his friend. We're just gonna call him friend, okay? Just his name is friend right now. I forgot his name, but Traevion was his friend, and there was in his friend's house, and they were doing shrooms. It was our shrooms, mind you. Traevion's friend's family was in the house and shit when all this was going on, and they saying that Traevion, he was tripping out of the shrooms. He was tripping, and then he left out the door. He ran out the house. He ran out of the house, and when he ran out of the house, never found again. Boom. Like, it was just weird. He was never found again, but I think like weeks later, I don't know how long, but not too long after, because, you know, after like that same day, I think Traevion's sister came up to their house like, hey, what's going on? Like, where my brother at? Like, what's happening? He was with y'all. The friend was talking about he having anxiety, that he's not feeling like talking right now because his friend just passed away. You know, trying to pull the victim card, the sympathy card. Like, I'm sorry, but he trying to pull the sympathy card. You know, talking about something like he don't want to talk about it because he just, you know, he got anxiety or whatever the fuck. And his parents were saying that, and I think it was mama. I think it was Traevion's friend's mama. She was like, you know, trying to like, it's like they was trying to cover for the friend. And the theory is that the friend is the one that did it. And everything points to, bro, after I show you guys all this, everything's going to point to the friend actually having something to do with it. Because remember how I said he just dipped out from doing he did shrooms? He was tripping. He just left out the house, and he was never seen again. Well, a couple weeks later, how long after, they ended up finding him behind the church, like deceased. He was deceased behind the church, bro. Like, it's just crazy. Like, behind the church is weird. And I also seen something where I think Derek's friend, the one that is alleged to have something to do with it, he texted somebody telling them like the story. He was basically like, I guess, venting to somebody was like what happened or whatever. And he said that when Traevion was in his house, he was thanking God. You know, they was off the shrooms. Like he told, like, Traevion's friend told whoever they was off the shrooms, and he was just like thanking God and everything, because, you know, he had an opportunity, right? He, like, you feel me? He was trying to be a rapper, and everything was pointing to the fact that this dude was gonna make it, that Traevion was gonna make it, because he had a opportunity. I don't know what that talent show was, but it was important. Like, this was a stepping stone for him. So, you know, he's in there like kind of celebrating off the shrooms, and, you know, he just thanking God and everything. He just like, man, like, thank you God, like trying just being really religious with his friend, with his partner. I don't know. I don't remember that same day that he's saying all the religious stuff. He ends up going missing and end up found dead. You feel me? That same day. So, yeah, it's just kind of crazy because it's like they're saying that his friend would, and this situation just is so similar to Derek's case, bro. Because remember, in Derek's case, they're saying that his friends, like, they're alleging his friends got something to do with it. And there's also people saying that if you guys watch to the end of my Derek live stream, at the end, you see, like, I see it, I put a video on where some woman did like spiritual readings. She had like cards and shit, and she did like a spiritual reading. And a lot of those cards was pointing to the fact that their friends had something to do with it because they were jealous. Because they were jealous of some female or just jealousy. Now with Traevion's case, you remember how I said that he won some kind of talent show? He did some in the talent show. In Traevion's case, they're saying that his friend was jealous. And, you know, I guess when he was talking all that God talk, you know, thanking God and everything, his friend was probably real jealous, like on some real hating shit. Even though this was his best friend, he was at his best friend's house. I guess his best friend got jealous and he was like, hey, so you want to talk about all this God stuff? Like, I'm finna take you somewhere where you can go thank God and go look where you can go thank God yourself. Like, you feel me? That shit, it's not funny. That shit just, it's dark. It's dark. And it's crazy because I also seen when he was talking all this God talk, when he started tripping, Traevion started calling his friend the devil. Like, he was like, nah, you the devil. And that's why he ran out of the house. Something like that. Like, it's weird, bro. This story gets really weird. And I did want to show you guys some new details about the Derek Samuel case, just to, like, you know, little update from the last stream, you know, and then we can move on. This is so let me show you how Traevion looks. This is Traevion. Like, he looks young he looks super young. He don't even look like he be on bullshit. They say he was finna go to college and everything. Like, you feel me? He had his whole life ready. Oh, this is a talent show. Look, there's a talent show I was showing y'all. Look, watch it. And did you see I'm sorry for pausing it, but you see the comments right here? It says, I felt like his best friend was jealous.
I am the one that'll bag you. I am the devil that come out at night just to get you. Pills be helping my thoughts, so I need more. Say you be out catching ass, so you do it for. Depression be catching up to me so slowly. I'm facing these woods and I think that I need more. This lid in my cup, it be fucking my appetite. These pills that I'm taking ain't having me feeling right. I used to go left, I used to go right. Bitches be bops, they be fucking the same night. Late night driving on the E-way, thinking about crashing. Demons be creeping the back end. Guys been fucking my lungs up, we got
and
no discounts, we taxing. Go get back, we whacking him. I see him, I finish him. The money be calling. Sorry, my baby, the money been styling me. Unique styling, no styling me. Late night studio.
I don't care. I was gonna pause it, but I wanted to keep hearing it because he was pretty hard. I don't care. I seen like some pictures and videos like this with his music playing in the background. I think it's this one. Look. Nah, that wasn't his shit. But I heard his music. I don't care. I'm not trying to be on no biased dick right and shit. Like, he was hard, bro. Pause. He's fire. Like, he fire with it. Like, I see why. But that dude right there watching him, that was a dude that kind of like basically handpicked him. Like, yeah, you got it. Should I try and find? I don't know. I'm finna see if I can find where he told him. Where he told him. Damn, I'm trying to find her. Damn, I can't find it. We probably see it in a minute when they told him, like, yeah, you got something, like, from when he walked to the stage and started performing, like, it's something about him, like, you know, he got it down, man. He was one of the ones, like, he could have made it. And this is so sad, bro. Like, I don't know, but we're finna start watching this video. Oh wait, I'm tripping. I did say we're gonna watch the update. Now let's see what's going on.
You said Rick is alive?
He is. He was seen this.
Oh, quick thing. This girl named Mariah. And remember, it's alleged, if you guys don't remember from last stream, that she got paid to say this. that she's about to say that he got found and everything, that he's straight, but she's lying. She was lying the whole time, and there's some text messages that got leaked that exposed her for lying, that said, nah, she got paid by whoever did it to say this.
This morning.
Let's go.
He got on black sweatpants. He still got on his A-Lo jacket. He got on black sweatpants. We don't know what shoes he got on, and he got on a Nike skull cap.
Let's go.
See him this morning.
Yeah, the Reek is not deceased. He was seen 9 a.m. by somebody he been down there with. Somebody he been down there talking to. I went to go ask him. I said, have you seen a boy with some braces, a neck tat, and he had a skull cap on with an A-Lo jacket? He said he seen him this morning. He left on the bike. He said the boy, he know that we're looking for him. He don't want to be found. He's running.
Now you could tell. Now one thing about females, they can lie. One thing about females, boy, they can lie their ass off, man. I'm telling you, women are the best liars. I don't care. But you see what she said? That's some bullshit all in itself, talking about something he don't want to be found or whatever. Like, it's no, he got a car, he got shit going on, bro. What you mean he ain't trying to be found? That's like the dumbest shit you could ever, like, that don't make no sense.
I think he's late. I don't know what's wrong with him. Yeah, so we went down there. We talking to the boy that be down there with the Reek. We talked to him. Hold up, I'm finna add you on here, Ma. So we're talking to the boy that be under the bridge, and we're telling him like, Ma, it's not like you muffled.
I'm driving right now.
Okay, but basically we went under the bridge and we saw like it was hella stuff down there, like clothes, tents, all that shit. And the lady originally that told us to go look down there said that he had stuff basically like he was living under the bridge. Yeah. So we went down there. We're talking to the boy. I'm like, have you seen a boy with a neck tattoo? He has a skull cap on. He has braces. He like, yeah, I see him around 9 a.m. this morning.
Oh, God.
On God, on my mother, twin, on my mother.
So why you move like that though?
I would drop that right now, twin. This is the first lady seen him Monday. This is why she gave us the clue to go look over there. Yeah. So we looking under there. We found somebody under there. We're looking for the Reek original. We got videos of everything, twin. We got proof of everything.
Nah. Yeah.
Under this bridge.
That's some bullshit. Look at this. This is the video she's talking about, the homeless dude. Now, I don't know, y'all remember when I showed y'all this, the homeless dude that they were talking to? Now, first of all, this homeless dude just sound young as a motherfucker. He don't got no cigarette voice. You know how like crackheads and shit, they got like cigarette voice, like they got like that raspy voice. Just listen.
Cool. Bag, and then he had a black shirt on, he had some pants, and some shorts. I asked him if he had braces, because one of them had braces. One had like, it's like.
Do you know what color they are?
It was like blue, but it was like
silver. Blue, silver. Okay.
Now I ain't gonna lie, that is the most youngest and most intellectual speaking homeless person I've ever seen, especially in East Point. But that's crazy. I don't care, but they bullshitting right here. So I'm just showing you that just so y'all can see they bullshitting. That he ain't found, because as of right now, as of May 28th, that man is still not found.
He under this bridge.
So Rick is living in a tent under a bridge?
He's not in a tent. He's on feet, twin. He got a bite. He's laced, twin. He's laced. Basically. And we got his pills, twin. He got pills, twin. Look. We got his pills. We took them shits. He's not.
On my mother, he's alive. He's alive. Oh my God. That is what they were screaming on that live. Not crying because he was dead. Crying because after nearly a month of silence, of rumors of long live Reek post-flooding social media, and what they found tells a story that nobody in the media is fully telling yet. Welcome back to the channel. More attention. This one is going to shake you. Now let me the target at Camp Creek Marketplace with two friends. Surveillance cameras capture him walking out of that store alone, calm, not looking over his shoulder, no signs of distress. He walks down the sidewalk toward North Commerce Drive and Red Wine Road, and then he is just gone. No calls, no texts. His phone, which was active right after he disappeared with calls still going through, suddenly goes dead. And this is not
she's just basically breaking down everything that I already talked about. It's not really anything, new details. There's really no new details on Derek Samuel, which is like, it's a bad thing for sure, but you don't ever want to hear like this man, you feel me? You don't want to hear what happened to Traevion. You know, Traevion got found, bro. You don't, like, I would much rather hear I don't know, man. I've never been in this situation, thank God, and I hope I don't ever go through it. Maybe I feel for the family, but like, what do you think the family like would rather hear? No details or details of them getting found? Like, I don't know, man. This shit just fucked up, man. Watch your friends, man. And then throughout this whole, I'm finna move on to the Traevion, but throughout this whole live stream, if I want any of you to get anything out of it, is please watch your kids' friends, man. Like one thing that's going on, and I really got to blame the music. Like literally, the hip hop music, like they popularized backdooring your own partner. Like we just finna talk facts right now. Backdooring your own partner, sliming your partner out, all that slime shit. That sliming somebody out. That means you backdooring, you backstabbing your own friend, somebody. You feel me? You get no points for that. Like you get no points for that. Okay, you may have caught a body, but guess what? That body count as nobody. Like you. That's sweet, bro. You get no points for that, bro. Like that don't make no goddamn sense. Out of all the people that you may not like, you choose your own friend, which is just stupid. Yeah, like watch what your kid listen to, man, because music is definitely the biggest hypnotic. Is that the word? Damn, what's it called when like somebody hypnotizes you? Like it's the most hypnotizing ass thing in the world. Like music, I swear to God. But let's get to the Let's watch the news clip of Traevion so I get a little understanding.
18-year-old Traevion Pirtle are grieving after his body was found just minutes from where he was last seen a week ago. Fox 59's Gabriela Mirando spoke with one of his friends who made the discovery. He says while it does bring some closure, he wants answers more than anything.
It was dark at first, so we couldn't really see nothing at first until we turned the flashlights on.
But stepping inside this gate, Anthony Hayes faced the unthinkable.
No words, no expressions. I was just hurt. I couldn't say anything about it. I seen something I wasn't supposed to see.
He had been searching for his friend Traevion Pirtle for days. The 18-year-old went missing last Saturday, just an 11-minute walk from where his body was found behind Fervent Prayer Church.
The first I learned of it was about 3 or 4 days ago when family and police detectives came by and let us know that his phone had pinged here at this location.
Pastor James Jackson says he prayed with Pirtle's mom and dad Friday night, who stood by and watched police investigate. A small but growing memorial now replaces the flashing lights.
He always had a good heart. He had good spirit, good everything. Nobody was ever bad to him. He was never bad to nobody.
There's been a lot of
So
speculation.
that's his friend. That's not the dude that they suspect of having something to do with it. That's not the friend's house that he was at. But this is the church. This is the church that behind the church. Like actually, I put it up right here. Look right here. So this is the church, right? Where behind it, that's where his body was found. Now he was found right next to this tower. You see this what is it, like a power tower, a cell tower, whatever. Somebody, you see how flat this shit is? Like I don't care. Indianapolis is so flat. Like if this was Georgia. All this shit, if this was Georgia, all this would be covered with trees. It would be covered with trees and it would be kind of like, it'll be some hills, but this is flat. Like, how the hell did somebody not see? How did somebody not see them throw that body out? Like, what? I don't get it. I don't know, but let me show y'all where, well, actually, look, watch this right here. This is when they found it. This is when they found his body. I hope they don't show the body.
We can to find him. He needs to come home.
Breaking news. Indianapolis, an 18-year-old Indianapolis man is dead. His body discovered Friday in a wooded area behind an East Side church, and now his family is demanding answers, believing he was killed.
Look, that's him. That's Traevion, and this is the friend that he was with when it all went down.
People he once trusted. Traevion Pirtle was found behind Fervent Prayer Church on East 38th Street.
Amari, that's his name. I'm sorry, Amari, that's his name. Mari, that's his friend's name.
Under what police are calling unnatural circumstances. A chaplain was called to the scene, confirming the gravity of the discovery. Pirtle was last seen late Saturday night, March 7th, at the home of a so-called friend, identified as Amari Lamont Zachary, near 38th Street and German Church Road. According to family, Pirtle left behind his car, his phone, and even his shoes, items no one walks away from willingly. The young man had recently gained attention after appearing on a show last year, with his career beginning to take off. But family members allege that Rise may have made him a target. They claim Zachary and another individual, jealous of Pirtle's success, set him up. They backdoored him because they were jealous, a family representative said. No arrests have been made. IMPD.
Another thing, they're saying that this wasn't a one-man thing. It's alleged that his partner Mari has something to do with it, but there's no way that he could have did it by himself because It's like a fence. I think it was like a fence or oh yeah, you see this wooden fence, that big ass wood fence. I don't know what it's called. He got tossed over there. I don't know if he was put in a bag. I don't know what, but he got tossed over there. So there's no way that Amari skinny ass. If you see how you feel him, they young. He's not really muscular or whatever. So he can't do it. He can't just throw that body out over like he probably weighs more than him. So he couldn't have did it by himself. And it's weird because the family, it's kind of like they was covering it up. It's kind of like they was covering it up. I'm not gonna lie. It was kind of weird. It's kind of weird. I don't know. And another thing, let me show y'all when this lady, shall we get to this? Let me just go ahead. Just this woman right here breaks it down.
On February the 28th, 2020.
Look, that's Amari and that's his friend. I mean, that's Trey.
18-year-old Traevion Pirtle posted a video to social media alongside someone his family described as his best friend. According to them, the two were extremely close, and Traevion often referred to him as his twin. But just 7 days after posting that video, Traevion would go missing, and his best friend would be the last person his family says saw him alive before his body was found.
Now, right now, we do know that there is that public police report. Traevion's family says he was at a friend's house near 38th and German Church Road before he disappeared last Saturday. They say the friend's family told them Traevion ran out of the house. His family says he left his shoes, phone, and a car behind.
You heard that? All right, now that's weird. She said that his friend, which is Amari's parents, told investigators, told who she
out
said?
Of the house. His family says he left his shoes, phone, and a car behind.
So it doesn't say who they told, but they said Amari's parents said that he left his phone and his car, his phone and something else, and his car at their house, which is weird because like you tripping off shrooms. I ain't never met nobody that tripped off shrooms that bad to do some shit like that, man. Because after a couple hours. I want to say like around 4 hours. That's how long, like depending on how much shrooms you take. If you take like a whole 3-5, around 5 hours. About 5 hours, you probably start calming down. You start getting your mind right. But shrooms do fuck you up. Don't get me wrong, but they won't automatically turn you to a J and just make you run off into the woods by yourself. Nah, you gonna come to your senses, or you at least got some of your senses.
Behind. His family traveled from as far as Wisconsin to help find him.
But before we get into what happened that night, who exactly was Trey? At just 18 years old, Trey was described as an inspiring rapper who had already started making a name for himself. He had competed in a local rap competition and had the opportunity to showcase his talent in front of others.
On my wrist, I can't believe that I went through when I was young.
You know, Trey did the best.
Hey, no. Oh yeah, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about.
Especially your stage presence. You didn't have the usual stage presence, you know what I'm saying? You kind of had your own little movements, but I think it matched your song, and I think it matched your thing tonight, man, and you deserve to win. So what would you like? A free hit the stage, free music video, free hanging mic, or a free studio session?
Let me get a video, bro.
A music video? Say less. Music video locked in.
You see, that was gonna change his life. I don't really know what that is, but I was gonna say something. I was gonna say like, no shade to Indianapolis. In hip hop wise, I don't know anybody that's from Indianapolis, bro. I don't think they be talking about shit in music, to be honest. No diss, bro, but he was gonna definitely make a change, bro, because that song I just heard, or they probably got like good artists over there, but I just don't know about it. You feel me? But he was pretty fire on cap. I'm trying to see if it's any. Yeah, we don't know any about these artists in the A. Well, I don't. Freddie Gibbs, I heard about Freddie Gibbs. But I think he like an older artist. I don't know, but he was finna make a breakthrough, man. His partner dumb as shit if he really did do that because if Trey would have made it big, bro. All y'all would have been rocking Rolexes. All y'all would have been in Rolls Royces. You feel me? Trey was gonna take you with him. He was gonna take you with him. That's crazy. Like, you gonna fuck up the bag like that, bro? You stupid, bro. Like, nowadays, bro, them kids. One thing I know about kids from that Illinois, Chicago, that area, that up Midwest, them boys don't want a bag. Them boys want a body. They want a body bag. They don't want no. The only bag they know is body bag, not money bag. Like, you feel me? Like, man, they want a body before they get a band to their name, which doesn't make no sense. I mean, it's something in the water, boy. The CIA
Now,
fucking
his father
shit.
would make a post reflecting on Trey's excitement after he won the competition. In a social media post, his father stated he was so happy this day. He called me and said, "Dad, won a free video. Look in his face on this, y'all. See how happy my baby was. When I find him and bring him home with me, we gonna laugh about this situation. Watch. He gonna see all the love people showed him and say, Dad, you and mamas did too much." I can hear him say that with that same smile. If you're reading or looking at this, if you feel bad about what you did, baby, we ain't mad at you. We need you. We want you. We miss you. We love you. Please just give me a sign that you're here. Your daddy heart can't take this stuff no more. You always say, "Dang, Dad, you getting old. You got to chill." But baby boy, I can't chill without you, man. Let me know where you're at so we can chill together. Now, at the time Trey's father wrote that post, the family was still desperately searching for Trey. His body had not yet been discovered. But outside of music, according to his family, Trey was also preparing for the next chapter of his life. He had recently been accepted into college and was looking forward to traveling out of state to start that journey. To many who knew him, Trey was talented, driven, and someone who seemed to have a bright future ahead of him.
They dumped his body over there. He ain't gonna make it that way. And I doubt if he went all the way around the block. He walked.
Another thing I also seen that I forgot to mention. So Amari got a cousin. I don't know if it was an older cousin, but Amari got a cousin. And when they were searching, I can actually play out the video. When they were searching his house, I think this is Amari's house. When they were searching the house that he went missing from, that he left supposedly Amari's home, Amari's cousin told the investigators that he knows where Traevion's body is before the body was found. Before the body was found, Amari's cousin told the investigators that he know where it's at. I don't know if he told them. If he's telling them where the body is, he probably told them who did it or what. Okay. But the crazy thing about this shit, there's nobody arrested for it. Nobody got locked up. Amari didn't get locked up. His parents didn't get locked up as of right now. It's crazy.
Okay, so
But I'm finna show you this lady. This lady was there. Like, all these, I think she took all these pictures, and when like his body got found, she also made a video on it. She recorded it. You see, that's where his body was found. I guess they threw him over this or something like that.
Put the flyers up on the house the night.
Damn, tripping.
We put the flyers up on the house the night of we found him. Not me personally, didn't find him. The towers that you see, I searched.
See, that's when they started searching. They started searching the house and they digging through the trash, trying to search for clues.
A little where the camera is, and the the planks on the fence. They had to get them open to find Trey. It was hard, so that's what make us think: how did the perpetrators get him over that fence? And this video,
you heard that? She said that they had to take these off. They had to remove them in order to get to his body. And the question is, how did they get him over the fence?
You see the trash where everybody went through to find evidence and stuff like that, or anything that could have helped us. This is the day before right here. The towers was the day of we found him. The flyers was the day of he was found. This part of the video is the police presence when we could no longer go back around the house, and they wanted to clear it.
Another thing, you see this Jeep? This Jeep, it belongs to the family. Remember, this is Amari's home. This is the house Trey was in before he went missing. And this Jeep is supposedly is associated to the family of Amari. Somebody in Amari's family. Some people speculate that right here, because mind you, this video took place before they found his body. Some people think that Trey's body was inside the Jeep, because after this happened, I think the next day, that's when they found Traevion's body. But when they found Traevion's body, this same Jeep Cause remember, this lady was there. This lady that's recording this video and talking, she was there. Like, she was there when they were searching the house and when they found the body. And when she was recording, when she found the body, she recorded this Jeep leaving. Like, when everybody just got there to the scene where, cause when they found his body, like, the whole damn city pulled up. Like, we gonna see it. It's in this video that I'm about to show y'all. But the whole city pulled up deep with cars, but she didn't even know she recorded this Jeep leaving. She didn't even know until she looked back.
Pay attention to that Jeep because you'll see it again in the next clip. Pay attention to this red vehicle. That red vehicle had a guy and he had a dog, was walking his dog. He was helping with the search too. But he was telling the search party, the ones that he was with, that he was cousins with the Mari guy and he knew where Trey was. I didn't find this out until I was getting ready to leave. Then that's when the girls was telling me all about who he was, and it was strange and everything. The girl that drives that gray Jeep, she was amongst the group of us talking too.
So she was talking to a group. It was a group of I don't know who was in the group, but the lady that drives that Jeep that's associated to Amari's family, was in that group while they were talking, which is kind of like, that's kind of snakish. You feel me? If she had something to do with it. And another person that was in that group was Amari's cousin that told the people in the group that they were talking that he knows where Traevon's body is. Now, that's kind of weird. That's kind of weird because it's kind of like they're trying to gather intel or trying to throw off the people that's in the group, trying to get information, trying to figure shit out. It's kind of weird.
And she is the one that is amongst the other three that found Trey. So it was 4 of them together, 3 dudes and her.
3 dudes and the lady that drives the Jeep found the body. They found the body. I think it was after they stopped searching the church. They went back to the church. The group that she's talking about, that lady that owns the Jeep and the 3 dudes, they went back, and that's when they called 12 and be like, his body right here.
Yeah. And you'll see in the next clip that she's pulling off from the scene the night that we found Trey. Again, remember, this part of the scene is the day before we found him. Well, he was found. And the flyers on the house is the night of when he was found. So I'm just giving y'all kind of like a more visual of the process leading up to him being found and who key players are in the situation. Just by observing, I didn't even realize that the gray Jeep was sitting there until I went back through the videos.
She didn't even notice it.
So
right here,
okay,
and right here. Look, the Jeep is right here. Remember, she's recording. This is when they found his body. I'm telling you, the whole city pulled up, and it's weird because usually when they find a body, they don't let nobody around the scene, around the area. But man, I'm telling you, the family was there. Everybody was there. Like, this is the Jeep right here she's talking about.
I think I posted this before. This is when I first got there, and you see the gray Jeep leave. You see the gray Jeep again, as I told y'all before. The gray Jeep of the girl, and the 3 guys that went back after the search and went back, specifically looked over the fence and found him, and they called it in. Now the guy named Anthony is speaking out about finding him, speaking out to the news. Anthony. So
I think that's it.
I'm just waiting, just like the
Yeah, I think that's it. She said something about Anthony. Look, this is when what's this? Oh my god, I don't. Oh my god, fuck that. I don't care. I just got chills watching that. Oh my god, I'm sorry, I shouldn't have put that on. I really don't want to see the mamas crying and shit. I think this is it. Oh yeah.
Investigation is still pending. No
Oh, this one.
autopsy is official.
This is where he got found at behind
out
this.
Yet. So this is the night that his body, Traevion's body, was found. This is in real time, so I did cut out the sound because it was a lot of grief going on. So we're standing around trying to figure out, just trying to make sense of this all, replaying what could have possibly happened, how it could have happened. So one of the family members walked all around the area to try to grasp and make sense of it all. I know the guy that reported on the news, Anthony, he said there were crates back there. I do not recall seeing crates back there, but it was dark. And they may have took them for evidence or just removed them.
Yeah, these people, I'm not gonna click on that. That just look like something crazy. Autopsy can't clear him. This is criminal. And don't listen to the trolls. My brother never apologized. The autopsy not back, and this foul play. People be on here just lying about ain't nobody clear. Now some people are saying that he broke his neck. He tried to jump over it. That don't even sound right. That do not even sound right. Not gonna lie. You see that this is when they found. Then when she pulled up.
So we are at here.
Look at that. The whole city. The whole city done pulled up.
Across the street. I'm just hoping and praying to God that this is not the outcome.
Sadly, it is. Look, right. That's what the family. I'm not gonna play the sound because I don't want to hear no mama crying. Like, bro, if you ever heard a mama cry, like when their child just passed away, bro, that's just the most sinister. That's the most heartbreaking cry you're gonna ever hear in your life. Like, honestly, in my opinion, I don't think there's anything like more heartbreaking than the mama's cry. Like, after she just lost her child, bro. Like that's. I remember when I was in 8th grade, I had a god brother that passed away, and like he got killed. Like he got killed literally the day after prom, and like the next day, that day, people were posting him. They were posting. This is off topic. It's just a quick story, but I remember like that day that he got killed. Like they were posting him on Instagram. Like I'm like, man, ain't no way. Like he ain't dead. Ain't no way. Mind you, he's my god brother, so my mama know his parents. So next day, my mom was like, let go to his house. I'm like, damn, so it's true? She like, yeah. When we got there, from the outside of the house, all you hear is screaming and crying, like screaming, like, bro, that house is deep as hell too, bro. Like that shit, bro, mama cried. Like it literally breaks my heart, bro. Literally. Now, and you remember who Messy Maj is? He's a dude that was like kind of like pressing. I don't know what he is. I literally just found out about him about the Derek Samuel case, but I think he just like looks at mysterious things, like mysteries, and like brings light to basically like what I'm doing, like bringing light to like cases. He's the dude that was pressing the Derek friends and shit that allegedly had something to do with his disappearance. Now he was also on this topic too, on Traevion's case. Now let's see what he had to say. Hold up.
He said they did multiple. I know for a fact Trey did not consume it. Do not do that.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
With the whole Trey being there, Trey had said they had got into an argument. Not Trey, but no, Amari, the best friend, had said that they got into an argument. He said they got into an argument. Do you know who you like? Do you think that he may have gotten into an argument with a male or a female? Like who is they got into an argument? Because when he was referring they, he was referring your cousin and someone else.
I'm happy you mentioned that because there has been posts and alleged 911 calls about an incident that happened at a party.
Mm-hmm.
However, the lady Trey finances car from said Trey's only destinations was work, home for a little while and then Amari's place. His vehicle did not leave the vicinity of the neighborhood. She said that since it became, big on the internet, she decided to take it upon herself and look, she told us that. And then she said that his car was going back and forth through the neighborhood. She said it did not leave the vicinity.
All right, that's weird. This is some more details that I also did end up seeing, but I forgot to mention right here. This dude says they found 2 rags in the best friend trash can with little blood on it. Then go bleach by the trail. Then they found like a bleach bottle by the trail where he got found at. And they found a mattress with what looks like faded blood on it in the woods. They probably tried to clean it with the bleach, the faded blood on the mattress. A hammer, and also the garage smelled like straight bleach. All this was found at the search party today. I forgot to say this too. Trey was not shot. Trey did not get shot. He had no bullet in him. So the only way he could have died was blunt force trauma. Meaning he got hit with something hard. That's what I seen. Like he got hit with something hard. He had no bullet hole in him. But this dude right here saying they found a hammer, which makes sense. Which is fucking crazy. Like that's wicked. I don't care. That's if you shooting somebody is one thing, stabbing somebody is another. But killing somebody with a hammer, with a bat, something hard, beating them to death, that's my boy. You deserve to go to the deepest part of hell. Like you deserve to get under Satan's ass. Like you feel me? That's crazy. He went missing. He went missing the 7th. People been looking. So how did they not find the mattress days ago? And the bleach unless somebody put it there days after. But my question is, how the fuck does nobody see how is there not cameras here? Like, how does nobody this fat ass, flat ass land? How does nobody see? You see all these houses right here. How does nobody have any video evidence, no proof, no eyewitnesses of anything getting thrown over there? Unless they probably went through the back. Let's see. Hold on, watch this. Unless they got what's behind that. Let's see what's behind that. Well, actually, there's a house. This house is back there. Oh, damn, true. They're saying that that Amari, the friend that whose house he was at, he stayed 4 minutes. I don't know exactly where, but he stayed 4 minutes from this church where he got found at, which is crazy, which is real crazy. Like, okay, like I'm not accusing him of none, but hey, that's doesn't look the best for you, my boy. I got some other videos I want to show you. Right here, because Messy Maj also he gives his theory. He's done way more research than me, and he gives his theory on this.
Wherever they placed the body at, it was indeed that he did not get shot, but he ended up getting placed somewhere where there's only a way that you can get in there with a key. So whoever put his body where his body is, they forcibly put his body there. Like they had to really, you know what I'm saying? Like that's horrible. That's horrible.
Damn. So he's saying where he got put in, which could be a crate, you needed a key to open it. Where his body was put in, you needed a key to open it, which is crazy. Like, damn, that's wild. I don't care. Somebody say he posted this. Wait, Big Billy 4K. They say this is Mari. This is Mari that posted this. This whose house Traevion was at. If another motherfucker hit my DM talking about this dead ass little boy Traevion, I'm gonna dig his ass up and face his ass again. He is cold meat. Trey isn't alive. I'm sorry. He should have stayed his chest in Milwaukee. Damn, okay, he talking crazy. Now, if y'all bring this shit to Indianapolis, we going to war. I swear to God on my soul. We just showed the whole world what happens when you come to the nap. It's probably Indianapolis. You take up a nap. Man, EB, everybody killer. If I didn't know, F him and his mama and the empty casket he gonna have when they have his lame ass funeral. Y'all finna have a search party for a ninja that is in the dirt. Resting, yeah, I'm not saying that. Damn, if that's true, is it real? Is that real? Hold on. Let me see if that's real. That's kind of crazy. I don't care. He's boldly saying that. So he must be blood. Talking about Billy. I did see him throwing the 6 up. P. 4K. Is that him? What the hell? Wait, what is this? Wait, what the? Wait, what? Oh my God, what am I looking at? Oh my, what is it? Man. Is this? Are these his friends? Nah, that ain't. I don't know what they got going on. I should never. I don't know what that is. Yo, I don't even want to leave. Let me get off here before they got down. Shut my stream out, man. I'm not supposed to be showing no shit like that. Damn. I don't know. That was his partners that we just seen. I don't know what kind of. I don't know what. Man, that shit's crazy. I hope he didn't get. That wasn't a head tap video. Now let's keep watching this video, man.
Walked around the block. Right. He gonna go.
Like, he the baby of the family. He just raps and that he was going to Florida. And I said, I can't wait.
They finna go to Florida.
The only accounts that we have to go off of is the families, because the authorities have classified this as a death investigation and have provided no details as far as what they believe occurred. On one side, you have Trey's family that is adamant that they do not believe that Trey went out the house on a bad trip. On the other side, you have Trey's best friend family that is claiming that they did drugs and Trey left out the house on a bad trip. In a post written by Trey's best friend, alleged family member, listen to what she said. I'm going to say this and I'm not going to go back and forth. It's a.
Oh, so this is the. I think this is the mama. I think this is Amari's mama.
A lot of lies being spread and almost zero facts. Trey went off after a bad trip. We have all been looking for him. My family called his mother and the police immediately to report this. He left his car and belongings, and they were given to his family at their request. His family has two sides, mother, father, and they do not communicate well with each other. We do not know his father's side.
I don't know why she had to mention that. I don't know why she had to say that. She said that Traevion has a mom and dad, but they don't communicate well with each other. Like they don't fuck with each other. She ain't had to say that. That's kind of like plea copping. I don't
only
care.
Know his mother's side. We have given her all information that we know and have been in contact and helping. Our family has searched when only 3 of his family members came. No.
Yup. Just what I suspected. You heard what she said? Our family has searched when only 3 of his family members came. Now, this is a red flag. Let me explain to you why. And I love psychology. One thing about me is I'm a psychology freak. You feel me? But a lot of things that I've learned, this goes back to the Derek Samuel case. Remember when his friends was making that video and they were like, they're talking about what they did for Derek. Why would they do this if they did that? Trying to make themselves look good. She's doing the same thing. She's doing the same shit. Like, first of all, she said the first thing that kind of tipped me off was talking about this man's parents. Talking about they do not communicate well. Nobody needed to know that. Nobody needs to know that. That is none of your business and nobody else's business. On top of that, she said our family searched when only 3 of his family members came. Nobody could provide proof of that. Okay. So you don't even need to be telling everybody what you did, because you can say everything, right? But like, come on now. Of course you're gonna say whatever say your own ass. And on top of that, no shade. Some live out of town. When only 3. Look, she said when only 3 of his family members came, trying to act like they cared about him more than their own family. No shade. Some live out of town. If you could look, this just contradicts what she's saying, because you don't have to say this bullshit if you know they live out of town. No shade. Some live out of town. Like. You tripping. Like, now you're just trying to make them look bad. Like, trying to make yourself look good. Psychologically, it's like, this is just a psychological fact, man. If you're trying to put, it's like gaslighting. It's gaslighting. That's what it is. Gaslighting.
Shade. Some live out of town. Once they came, they immediately started pointing fingers and coming up with false narratives. We don't want them to hurt, and we sympathize completely. This is emotional for all involved. And I know his family is torn, but stop the lying and trying to paint my family as bad people because of actions out of our control. I will also add ring footage was sent to the police for the people saying it was not. We will find him. Please send prayers that he is found safe and unharmed. Now, as a result of that family member making this, Trey's family member came out and said, my cousin never left your house. He went outside looking for help, but he came back and something happened. So,
Oh, I did also see that he left when he was tripping out because it supposedly he was out of shrooms. Then they're saying that he left and he came back looking for help. But how would they know that? Like, how would they know that?
according to Trey's family, Trey was not running outside because he had took drugs and he was on a bad trip. He was running outside, according to the family, because something happened. He was looking for help.
The last person he was confirmed to be with was his best friend, Mari, also known as Amari. This is Trey's best friend. They would call each other twin. They were right-hand mans, literally. They were hanging out Saturday night, and we were told that they both took shrooms and started tripping really bad. Trey was seeing God. He thought Mari was the devil, saw the rapture coming down. A bunch of spiritual things were happening. The trip started getting really bad. So they ended up running out of the house.
Oh my God, what did I do? What did I do?
But he came.
No fucking way. My bad.
Literally. They were hanging out.
But you see what she's saying? She's talking about like when he was off the shrooms that he started. This is what Amari's family is saying. They're saying that he started tripping, saying he started seeing demons, the rapture was coming, just tripping on some J shit.
Took shrooms and started tripping really bad. Trey was seeing God. He thought Mari was the devil, saw the rapture coming down. A bunch of spiritual things were happening. The trip started getting really bad. So they ended up running out of the house, out of Mari's house. Supposedly Trey called the police and was running through the neighborhood knocking on doors. There's no Ring doorbell footage from that night at all. The police said that cameras weren't working or was too far away and didn't sense it, but there were 3 neighbors that called in that night. So Mari claims he had chased Trey, but it was dark and he lost him. So
Mari claims that he was chasing Trey, but he lost him. Nah, if your partner, let me ask you, if your friend, your partner, your homegirl is tripping off the shoe and they start running off, because this is what Mari's saying, that he ran off and he just disappeared, never to see again. You really finna just let your friend just disappear and not do anything? Like, you just gonna let your friend run off, disappear in the night where you ain't gonna never see this man? Like, man, that shit crazy.
Some messages here of Mari texting a friend, basically saying that I lost my best friend in my hands, bro. I'm fucked up. Mari had told someone that there.
So this is a Mari's text message with somebody else. 5 content name 5. I'm fucking dead. Everybody want to be 5. Yo, tell your sis I'm sorry, but bro, I stress just as much as y'all. My anxiety is going wild. Oh, this is his sister. Oh, this is Amari. Amari's saying this to Traevion's sister. No. Nah, he's saying this is Amari, right? The great messages is Amari, but I don't know who this is. But he said, tell your sis I'm sorry, but bro, I stress just as much as y'all. My anxiety is going wild. I'm just now getting sober. I lost my best friend in my hands, bro. I'm fucked up. So his excuse is like, this is why he's not trying to explain anything. Like, this is he's plea copping. Basically, like, he's not trying to explain anything what he's seen because he had anxiety and he was tripping. I mean, in a way, it is fair. It is fair to say because when you are shrooms, you're not really in the best state of mind. I'm not going to lie. Yeah, he got a point. But after some time, like, you know, I mean, he texted this at 5. Shit, I mean, you need a timeline.
And he had ran out of the house, and this screenshot.
My bad, I left my phone. They got to arguing at my house and shit, but we did shrooms. He had a bad trip and ran out the house. I want to tell you the whole story, but how they acting, they gonna point the finger at me like I did something to my fucking twin. So I can't even say too much.
Here is literally word for word of what Mari had said, so you'll have to pause and read it because it's really long. You'll have to read.
Can't even see that. So this is what Amari said. We did hella shroom. We was cool playing the game, making music, just vibing. We stopped making music, went and chilled out in the left. We was talking in the experience. I can't even read that.
The top left top right, and then the bottom. He's been telling people he can't explain the whole story, not right now anyways. So there ended up being a search warrant. They went through the house. They also had the DNR search the ponds and all of the bodies of water nearby. They can't find anything at all. People looking for him all day, looking around the neighborhoods, but Mari was nowhere to be found. And for him to be Trey's best friend, I know Trey would have done the same thing. If Mari was lost, Trey would have been out there looking for him at night, pitch dark. So it's just a lot of things that don't make sense.
Found it.
Mari keeps saying he can't.
I think I found it. All right, so this is supposedly the messages. This is Amari's messages right here. Let me read. I'm finna read it for you guys. So right here, so it starts from right here. No, bro, we can't find Trey, bro. We did hella shrooms. We was coolin', playing the game, making music, just vibing. Oh, this is the messages she was showing. Making music, just vibing. We stopped making music, went and chilled out in the loft. We was talking about the experience. We was both cool, but we was aware how high we was. Bro went downstairs and had a God experience. He had a God experience and started crying and thanking God. Came upstairs and he was saying, pay attention to this. Cause remember when I told you he started thanking God and he was getting real spiritual, religious. He came upstairs and was saying, thank God, thank you God, and shit. Trey stayed upstairs. I came and sat with Trey. We was talking. I was telling him I'll never forget what God showed me. He was cool and still. Then he started talking about Jesus and how Jesus is the all power. He was all power. He was still cool. Then out of nowhere, he called 911. Called 911. He hung right back up. They called back and said, is everything okay? He said he didn't mean to call. Then he said to me, I just wanted that protection. I just want that protection. What the hell? So he called the police. He called 911. And Mario was like, why you call police? And Trey was like, I just wanted that protection. I don't know what that means. I said, that's okay, brother. I'm with you. Then he called again. He called to pray for the EMS dude. As soon as he started praying for him, the dude hung up. All right, that's funny. That's weird. Mario's saying that Traevion called an EMS dude to pray for him. I ain't okay. I never heard no shit like that. And when the dude started praying for him, when Traevion started praying for the EMS dude hung up on him. I don't know about that. I said, bro, it's cool. I'll pray with you. We prayed. Then he started standing on his tippy toes and looking up like Jesus was coming back, like the rapture was starting. Then he randomly called me the devil and ran downstairs. I wonder why he called you the devil. I thought he was finna hurt me or something, so I kept my distance, but I still followed him, but he ended up going outside. So I ran down the stairs and followed him. Now we outside. I'm trying to reassure him and tell him I'm not the devil. I understand you was just off shrooms. Then he ran again, not too far though. So I called 911 again to actually come. I guess they was already coming from his call. Anyways though, then boom, I'm on the phone with 911. He came back and I'm on the phone with 911. He came back and laid down. I was telling the dispatcher he was okay. He waiting for y'all. They got off the phone. Then we hugged and he said, is this all we needed to do? Is this all we needed to do for me to calm down? Oh no, this is all we need to do for me to calm down. So Mari's saying that Traevion just needed a hug for him to calm down. I don't know. Mind you, I'm off the phone with 911. Then he just jogged to the back of my house by the trees. Then I thought he calmed down, so I wasn't rushing to get to him, but I still follow him. So he ended up jumping over the trees. I chased after him. I went around the trees. He was running at that point. I couldn't see. It was pitch black, and he had on all black on him. But then he yelled and banged on the door, saying something along the lines of "Jesus is coming, Jesus is coming back. Everyone group up," something like that. So when I heard his voice, I ran up more to his voice, and I saw him. Then he took a right. When he took a right, I saw a white car turn into my section. I automatically thought that was the cops, but. So it was a car that pulled up, a white car. I don't know. But then let me see right here. I automatically thought that was the cops, but Trey was just a little in front of me. But now he was walking. I didn't get to the white car immediately. I kept following, but then I just turned around and ran back to the house, and it ended up being the cops explaining what happened to them. And that was the last time I saw Trey. When I went to go get the cops to go get him. And mind you, I was just as high as him. I actually took more shrooms, so my decision making wasn't on right. I don't know. I don't know. If a cops was there, them saying cops that he's saying pulled up, if they can account, if they can like say this is true, then what he's saying is the truth. Still don't make no goddamn sense. I don't care. It still don't make no goddamn sense. The Marion County coroner is okay. That's when they found. That's when
And his shoes were even later recovered. His car phone, shrooms. He left his car phone. Shrooms. He left his car phone. And his shoes were even later recovered. And that so-called friend is Amari.
Oh, it said he left his phone too. He left his car phone and something else.
Lamont Zachary. He's the so-called friend, not really a friend. They basically backdoored him. I told you in my last video between Amari and then another guy named Man. They backdoored him because they were jealous of his career taking off. Last year, Traevion went on a show. He got the debut, and he was just shining real bright. And then a couple of months after that is when Amari and Man started making these so-called rap videos, thinking that they could rap, and they really can't. But they got jealous of it. And a correction that I have to make is I thought it was the mother who made this post, but come to find out it was the grandmother. And this grandmother was taken up for Amari, basically saying that Amari's innocent and, and Traevion ran off on his own. And even lied and said that they were out there looking and helping search for Traevion. Shrooms. He left his car.
What did I say? This dude he's basically talking about what we were looking at. He basically talking about when that lady making them posters trying to like cop pleas for talking about Traevion's parents. He basically saying that she was lying. And it makes a lot of sense. Remember what I said? She was gaslighting. She was trying to make the parents seem less than careless than them. Man, shit. Oh no, that I'm telling you, man, that shit's all funny business. I'm telling you, I be knowing. I may not know everything, but it's kind of stupid. You see, everybody saying that his friends was jealous, and that's why they did what they did to him. And the dude, this man right here, he just said that his friends, after he was missing, his friends, Amari and whoever else, Man, made music videos. They made music after they allegedly did something to him. And it's kind of stupid because a lot of people like to do shit like that, like to think they're gonna do some gangster shit and thinking that doing that gangster shit is gonna blow up their rap career. No, boy. Y'all should have never made no music video because now y'all definitely ain't gonna know what y'all music, man. Ain't nobody fucking with y'all. And even he said it was trash. And the Instagram account I just went on when I seen that crazy shit that I think somebody got head tagged, I think that was one of Traevion's friends. Man, I ain't okay. Let me go back. Man, I forgot the name. Of it. Yeah, I forgot the name of it. It was Billy some shit. But yeah, they do seem like some backdoor ass shit. But let's keep watching this.
Go over the full story. He can't go over it right now. Right now, we don't know where Trey is.
Now, eventually, the family would offer a $10,000 reward for information leading to Trey. But the family would also say his father, that Trey's best friend, was not being helpful in looking for Trey, nor was he providing any information to the authorities. Trey's father would then make a plea for anyone to just tell them where Trey's body was at. According to his father, if this was an accident, that was something that the family could deal with. But they just needed answers. And those answers would come after 6 days. Listen to this.
This was found dead over the weekend. The Marion County Coroner's Office confirming the body of Traevion Pirtle was found Friday night. Police say his body was at a cellular tower enclosure on East 38th Street near German Church Road. Pirtle was last seen Saturday, March 7th on Cedar Pine Lane, not far from where his body was found. Coroners have not released a cause of death.
Now, what would add even more confusion for Trey's family is because they said that they had searched this area and was unable to find Trey's body. But a friend would come forward, and what he said was that he and his brother, they climbed on top of some crates behind the church, looked inside a fence that surrounds a radio tower. And they said it was dark at first. They couldn't really see nothing. So they turned the flashlights on. Over the fence, they saw a body figure, and they said they were shook. They didn't even know that if it was Trey or not at first. And I just said, get help. Listen to this friend's account of this, because the family said something is suspicious about this.
We turned the flashlights on.
But stepping inside this gate, Anthony Hayes faced the unthinkable.
No words, no expressions. I was just hurt. I couldn't.
Friend Traevion, minute walk from
Nobody.
There's been a how he Jackson says he'll be there to support the family.
About 3 or 4 days ago, when
no, that's a priest. That's a
family
priest.
and police detectives came by and let us know that his phone had pinged here at this location.
Pastor James Jackson says he prayed with Pirtle's mom and dad Friday night, who stood by and watched police investigate.
My bad. He was supposed to go all the way and jump.
Oh, nah, that's.
He jumped up here and they knocked him back there. He didn't jump up there. This tower. They said he makes sense.
I keep telling y'all, Auntie, for real, they found him literally 20 minutes after we left the park. Somebody was still in that house till the TV was on upstairs, shaking my head. We had just gave them all our flyers. They was with the white lady in the Jeep. In that Jeep, and at the scene, the police said it was 2 cars that's black. One car, one with the tents on that Jeep. Shaking my head, I feel like they had Trey in the back of the woods and moved him because they knew the search was getting deeper and we wasn't gonna stop. They did my little cousin bogus. I swear to God. And if Trey left out running at 11 something, what was y'all doing at 12:40? Because y'all had his phone and he can't run 60 miles per hour. Down God, they was in a car and they was panicking trying to see where to put him. And I feel like they moved him a couple times. Make it make sense that night before my uncle said he just wanted his baby. You can place him anywhere. We just wanted his baby. He just wanted his baby. Then y'all out of nowhere claim y'all found him. Like, no, we know dumb them dogs would have went straight to Trey. They had just put him. Yup. So like I said, they searched the church and they didn't find him. I guess after the father had pleaded saying we just want the body, like we whatever, like if it's an accident, we'll call, we just want to see him, pleading. I guess that the Amari's family had allegedly Amari's family. They started, shit was getting too deep. Shit was getting way too deep. She was like, it's getting hot. Shit's getting hot. They had the dogs out. They had everything. So that's when they panicked. They took his body to the radio tower. And that's when they called up police and they said, hey, we found his body. You feel me? The people that allegedly put his body there is the ones that called police and said we found his body. Hold on.
I'm just trying to see because it don't like the police. I ain't see no forensic people out here. I ain't see nobody getting no fingerprints, like none of that shit.
Man, I ain't trying to hear that crying,
like,
man.
they secure scene. And this police officer came over. How the fuck you get up here? He jumped up here? Or did somebody put him over here? This shit, how did he get inside here?
Now, Trey's mother did come out and make a post because she wants answers as to how Trey's closest friend could do this to him. Now, keep in mind, authorities have not confirmed that there is any suspects in this case, and they haven't named his friend to be a suspect, but his family has doubts about the story. His mother wrote in part, I see everyone's calls and messages. I want you all to know that Traevion's dad and I really appreciate everyone's prayers, shares, and support. Nothing went unnoticed. Even the lies and negative comments and assumptions. We see how everyone showed up for our baby. We know how we showing up for our baby. And we promise Traevion will get the justice he deserves. I wholeheartedly appreciate everything. This is not something I ever wanted to write about my baby. My baby didn't deserve that and definitely did not deserve to be taken from us. My baby was only 18. My baby birthday next month, and he was getting ready to leave for Florida to go to college. He was so excited. He was excited to be pursuing his goals and dreams, but due to hatred, envy, and heartlessness and jealousy, the closest friend betrayed him, which costed my baby his life. At 18 though, like why do that to my baby? Someone who has ate, slept, and everything at my house. You couldn't even face me and give me my baby whereabouts. This is so unfair, dude. He didn't deserve this.
That is so cold. The mama is saying that his friend, everybody suspecting his friends are doing. Everybody suspecting Amari. Everybody suspecting Traevion's best friend of it. Even his parents. His parents dead ass right here saying, his mama right here. I don't know about the dad, but Trey's mama right here, sitting right here saying, like, you ate, slept at my house. You ate, slept, like, ain't slept shit at my house. Like, you feel me? And you can't even face me and tell me what happened, where my son at. Now that's cold, man. That is cold.
Wanted my baby, and you knew he would never come home. How dare you? Please allow me time to answer calls or texts. Now, she went on and she made another one, and she said, Traevion, my baby, I don't even know how to feel right now. Baby, your mama is shattered.
Man, this is sad.
Now,
man.
she went on and she made another post and she said, Traevion, my baby, I don't even know how to feel right now. Baby, your mom is shattered. My mama's boy, my heart, my soul, my best friend. You can't really be gone. Just had to tell your brothers and sisters they're broken. You are their rock. Hearing them cry just stabbed my heart. My heartbeat for my babies. Y'all took my baby from me and think I'll ever be the same. He trusted y'all. Y'all hurt my baby. Y'all hurt me. Y'all hurt his family. Traevion, baby, please. How can I live without my baby? Okay, so we are.
We already seen this.
Well, I am in fervent prayer. I don't know, y'all.
That where they found him body at. I don't want to hear the crying, bro. I already showed y'all this though. Oh, you hear? They go to crying.
One of our worst fears.
Now, Trey's paternal aunt did respond to the best friend. You remember the post from earlier from his family member. She responded and what she said, thank you so much for your condolences. Just a couple of things I would like to clarify. First of all, we are his father's side of the family, and he had aunties, uncles, cousins, and siblings who pulled up for him from Wisconsin. That was in regards to the allegation that his father's family wasn't helping with the search. Your son was the last person with him. He said that he would talk to the detectives when you got there, but when you arrived, that changed. You told him not to talk to them. So why?
So this is Trey's dad's side of the family talking. And remember what that lady said. Remember what the mama said. Mari's mama said. Should I go back? Yeah, fuck it. 2054. Right here. Remember what she said? I'm gonna say it, I'm not going back for it. We have all been looking for him. My family called his mother and the police immediately to report this. His family has two sides, mother, father. They do not communicate well with each other. We do not know his father's side. We only know his mother's side. So she's saying that she don't know the people that just responded. I'm about to show y'all that we're just looking at. That she don't know them or whatever. We have given her all information that we know and have been in contact and helping. Our family has searched when only 3 of his family members came. No shade. Some live out of town. 2054. Let me go back. Was it this one? Yeah. Right here. So this is the dad's side of the family responding to that message. To Mari's mama message. I don't know his mama or I don't know Mari's people's. She said your son was the last person with him. He said that he would talk to the detective when you got there. When his mama would get there. So Amari was finna talk to the detective when Amari's mama got there. When she got here. I'm sorry. When Amari's mama got there, she told Amari, do not talk to them. Do not talk to them. She told her not to talk to the detective. Most likely so they can get a lawyer. Now, if you don't got, we gonna just listen. Everybody has the right to remain silent. Use it. Facts, use it. But if you have nothing to do with nothing, if you didn't do shit, if you are like innocent, you don't need a goddamn lawyer. I mean, it's sometimes in certain cases, hell yeah, it is good to get lawyers, even if you're innocent, because you like it's people that done got they went to jail. This shit happened to them when they're really innocent. They got locked up for being innocent. But in this case, bro, you young as hell, bro. This dude is 18 too. A child gonna tell the truth. A child is gonna you could tell when a child is lying. That's a fact. Especially if you a cop, you a detective. You're trained. Or the detectives are trained to point out every single psychological like aspect of anybody's confession. So you telling them not to talk to the detective, and of course he can't. The detectives can't talk to Amari without his mama present, because you know that's like illegal or something. You can't do that. You need to, since they're underage, you can't. You feel me? You need the mama around, some kind of parent guardian. Now it gets
up
weird.
for him from Wisconsin. That was in regard to there. But when you arrived, that changed. You told him not to talk to them. So why was that? 2, why weren't they allowed to search the house until they got a search warrant? They found evidence in the house. What are you hiding? If your son was his real friend and he truly had nothing to hide, why wasn't his boots on the ground with everyone else looking for him? He went off on a bad trip. Why did your son let him get away? When he called the police for help, your son took the phone and hung it up. His father's family called the police and reported him missing. Not you or his mama. Listen, we are not the police.
Damn, so it was true when he called the police, but when he called the police, Amari took the phone and hung it up.
And reported him missing. Not you or his mama. Listen, we are not pointing fingers. We really want him home. If you know something, say something. If this was your child, how would you want this search to be conducted? Wouldn't you want answers? Now, of course, that was from his paternal aunt. And I'm also going to play some footage from the search so you can look at the woods. There's been questions about how the cell phone pinged, because you heard from the pastor that said that the detective said that the cell phone had pinged at the church, and that's how they ended up there. But you also heard from the family who said that they got Trey's cell phone. So right now there are more.
That is kind of weird, because Amari's family said that they had his phone, that Trey left his phone when he ran off, but the pastor said that the police said that his phone last ping was at the church. So what could have happened is they found they took Traevion to the church. That's when the phone last pinged, because the police saying that that's the last place that it pinged at. So obviously that's the truth. And when they grabbed his phone, they probably turned it off or just did something to eliminate the phone, and so it won't ping nowhere else. And that's when they took it back to the house. Duh.
Questions than answers, because this is a developing case. But drop your thoughts and let me know, what do you think about this? Now listen to this.
You'll do what?
We'll go by that water over by the apartment.
How you get over there?
It was a street that went right back there.
That's the road we were just on.
Yeah, you could have went back there by the apartment. That's all.
Nah, that's inside the apartment. Yeah. Once you're on that road, it takes you through the apartments. It don't take you back that way.
So in the apartments, you don't have a road that takes you pull up to the lake?
Nope. Well, it's a road that goes behind them apartments y'all see. It goes behind it, but it's all, once you get so far up, you'll be behind John Marshall and Carriage House.
And this house is still open.
I mean, not Carriage House, Amber Woods.
Okay. Usually it's every month, sometimes it's every couple months. It's whenever the PTO.
And you got one back there.
I don't pull the PTO, but
yeah, I was gonna say we've been trying to find something to go to. They did the sneaker ball.
Yeah, the sneaker ball.
She said in the woods. I do too, Sean.
If you can
get I do too.
Now we out here looking for the little boy.
Okay. She is the bomb. Yeah. They do running clubs. And robotics. I was telling you, you should do the robotics. And the teachers, he's really nice.
Yeah, I can't see him
coming this way. High or not?
Yeah, he's gonna go to the water.
Because he ran through this way. He ran through it. But like what I'm saying is, it ain't no signs of nobody ran through here. Like broken tree branches, shit folded over.
Yeah.
And if you went that way through them houses and cut across, that's where you run into that main water at. So I don't know.
He ain't gonna make it that far because it's too soft over there. He would have sucked over there. As soon as you get back right over here,
it's soft.
It's soft.
And it's water all, yeah.
He ain't gonna make it that far to get to that main water. So if he in that main water, they dumped his body over. He ain't gonna make it that way. And I doubt if he went all the way around the block, he walked around the block half.
Right.
He gonna go to, wherever he could cool off or whatever he was going through. I think they did something too. I didn't know he was from out of town. They said he wasn't from here, he was visiting somebody.
I don't know if he was visible.
What the hell is he doing there? Now that I think about it, I guess that was. So Traevion is from Milwaukee, Iowa, I think. But he was visiting. That's what they saying. He was visiting Indianapolis. I don't know.
Well, they probably did something. So he probably came here with too much money or too many drugs.
He probably was getting all the hoes.
Now, one little thing.
He probably went in Indianapolis and this is probably what happened. Trey pulled up to Indianapolis, got all the hoes, started fucking all they hoes. It had so much motion and shit. He was probably fucking his partner hoes. You feel me? Or his partner hoes goddamn, you feel me? Like just looking his way. And his partners probably didn't like that. Now I'm telling you, man, I ain't gonna care, bro. Y'all females be getting motherfuckers killed, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like females is like, it really don't be the female's fault. It kind of do, but it don't, cause men need to learn emotional maturity. But when you're young, like they young, like you ain't really like, you young, like you don't know no better. You don't really know about, you're impulsive, like you don't care about no emotional maturity, like, you feel me? But a lot of girls, they like, you feel me, when men fight. Let's just be honest, we gonna keep it real. Women like when men fight over them, like that boosts their ego. Of course, like I mean, it'll do the same thing for a man too. Like if two girls fighting over you, like you gonna feel yourself, like you gonna feel like you him. But like with men, like what females gotta understand with men is that it could get taken there. You feel me? Like men. I mean, women will kill each other for sure, but a man can literally beat another man to death. Like that's just a fact. Girls can't, depending on how swole, girl ain't really beating no other girl to death, you feel me? But that's just weird. Like, I mean, who knows? This is just my theory, bro. Trey came to Indianapolis from Milwaukee, started fucking all the hoes, having so much motion, he had his shit going on. And they were like, nah, man, he gonna fuck out. Even if I can't let him run my whole shit. He finna fuck my shit too, I gotta get rid of him. I don't know, it's just my theory.
Nah, that's on the other side, I think.
So that's the backyard. That's the backyard of Mari's house.
Huh?
I don't know where they found something there.
These trees. Cross over the trail too deep, water too deep, and everybody's shoes is not prepared. So
ain't no way he running through these woods barefoot without getting hurt. Like it doesn't make any type of sense at all. Look, I almost just tripped and fell. You can't move through here fast and freely like that. This is like a corn maze. You can't get...
Nah, you know what, bro? When they said that he was running, he ran out. All that story about that Jesus taught rapture, nah, they probably found something out. Traevion probably knew they were trying to do something to him, and that's why he ran out. That's why he ran out, like tripping, like, nah, these people fucking to kill me, like do something. And they probably like brought him back or started beating him wherever he ran to. You feel me? And that they probably making up that story about him tripping off the shrooms and shit, and he ran out just because they probably think that somebody seen him running out. And the neighbors of Amari's house did say that they heard some screaming and commotion, like some arguing.
His best friend Mari posted a YouTube video of a song he just released.
So this is a Mari song? I know I'm diving on the end. I was born with all these sins. I knew you was never my friend. Pick up your show with Damien. I'm not biased, okay? So these lyrics are hard, but that song is trash. That flow is trash. I ain't gonna care. But the lyrics is hard though. I ain't gonna care. He need to change the flow though. Fuck him though.
Mind you, that song was posted yesterday and this morning it was deleted. the fact that he can post his music, delete it, be active on Instagram, and not cooperate with the police about his best friend's whereabouts is so suspicious. Do you guys not agree? I'm not pointing any fingers because, again, that was his best friend. But if you were his best friend, why aren't you talking to the police? Why are you posting? Why are you not helping? I just don't understand what's going on.
First off, I want to say whoever is behind creating the application process has a very bright personality and is very unique, and I feel like they deserve their flowers. I feel like I'll be great for the position because of the energy that I hold. My vibe is there, and I'm willing to work so much. Like, I'm probably the most dedicated worker you guys will ever meet in your life. I have a big personality, so like, not personality, but imagination.
Oh, that's Traevion right there.
Like, keep me out in the same night, I ain't been the same since. Working on my third eye, journey it didn't feel right. Hoping that you feel nice, laying right next to me. Scared to close my eyes, hoping that my bro won't give it so. After all the shit we wrote, I'll be the sacrifice. After all the
Yeah, that's the music. That's crazy. Yeah, so that's basically it for real. That's when they was doing his funeral. That's when they had his funeral, the casket showing and shit. Man, that shit crazy. I want to see what Messy. I ain't okay. I'm starting to fuck with his shit. Messy Maj. Hold up. Cause he be knowing a lot. I ain't okay. He be digging deep. Pause. Did we see this? All right, let's see this one.
Trey went missing Friday night going into the early Saturday morning. Amari did not make Trey's mother aware that he was missing until Saturday night.
At least enough time for you to do whatever you need
Exactly.
to do. Now, and this is my only question. We know that them rags in that trash can have to be fresh because trash day ain't. I don't know their trash day out there, but the trash would have been collected by now.
Mm-hmm.
Trash wasn't collected because somebody found it too soon.
Yep.
So my only thing about it is I personally feel like them rags is something that was either cleaned up or something that was like stopping a wound. That's just me.
Mm-hmm.
Now, my only thing about it is if y'all saying that garage smell like bleach freshly, come on now. I know a lot of people clean, but I know ain't nobody just randomly cleaning out their garage when somebody go missing and it just strictly smell like bleach.
Exactly.
That just don't sound right. And then not only to mention the bed. Okay, why would the bed have to get thrown in the trash if y'all not even in the home no more? Y'all went down to Kentucky.
Yeah,
Some not making sense.
Nothing is making sense at all. And then back to the 2-man situation. The girl, she was there and she said, I was on the phone with Trey and he was trying to get him, like, I think I said, trying to get him to do it. And he was very reluctant, telling them that he had a bad experience with that. And that's what it was. I don't think that girl was on the phone. She had to be there because Amari's girlfriend was there. She's Amari's girlfriend cousin. So that's why I believe they're on a 2-man.
So
As
Amari's
well,
girlfriend was there on the scene.
I 100% believe so because another girl, we don't know if this is the same girl or a different girl. She said, we were all asleep. We woke up. Trey was missing. That's what she's saying. So their stories are 100% conflicting. The face you're making, that's what the fuck I look like right now. When everybody was explaining to me, that don't make sense. Right. What do you mean? Then Amari's coming out and saying this.
Who was the girl that said that when she was asleep, she woke up and Trey wasn't there? Who is she?
No clue. That makes me believe that she's the girl that was there when they came to look. All these sightings, this one where everybody to realize he does not have his shoes. In the video that I had posted of that man walking.
Look, another thing that I really didn't point out. For some reason, their garage was smelling like straight bleach. Now, that's already a red flag. I don't even got to do any explaining. What's understood don't got to be explained. Now, somebody posted this shit on some comment section. I don't care. TikTok be having everything, bro. On the comment section, you can find a lot. But they said, yeah. F your brother ninja. I don't know that man, ho, you just goofy. you little Traevion people. You want to know his last words? Please, I don't want to die. I don't know, man. They found 2 rats in the best friend trash can. I don't know, man. This shit is. That's really it for real. That's really like all the details. That's really all the details. Damn, this is a sad situation, y'all. Let's see if I can see myself. That's a sad situation, y'all. I'm finna end the stream. This is gonna be it for the stream, man. But I appreciate everybody that watched this whole thing, that just tuned in or anything. I'm just trying to bring light to this. I appreciate everybody that watched my last video on the Derek Samuel. I really didn't think that was gonna do what it did. I'm not gonna lie. It's just almost at 1,000 views, and I don't know what made me like. I seen it on TikTok, and I was like, you know what? I want to investigate it. Like when I seen the Derek Samuel case, all I did was I seen it going viral. And I was like, damn, this shit happened down the street, because I live in East Point, and it happened in East Point. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just finna figure out. I'm finna investigate it on stream. Like a lot of details I found out while I was on stream. And yeah, if you guys enjoy this live, you guys might enjoy that live. But yeah, please remember to like, comment, subscribe. Please share these videos and get it around so other people so this can come to light, man. Because a lot of people don't know about the situation. Like I didn't know about it until today, and this happened like in March. Derek's situation happened in April. So that's back to back. I don't know if anything else happened in May. I'm gonna look for it. I'm gonna see if that'll be crazy if somebody else the same thing happened in May to another kid, man. But it's just crazy because like those two situations, Derek and Traevion's situation is so they're so alike. They're so alike. Two friends backdooring him. Like it's just crazy, man. It's sad, but that's gonna be it for the stream, y'all. I appreciate for everybody.